again, everyone. Gary Digital Williams here on Boxing Law on the Beltway, our news and notes for this week. And today we do our news and notes from the Raymond Recreation Center in Northwest Washington, D.C., getting ready for the final day of competition on the Mayor's Cup. And we'll give you some updates on that going into today's final day of competition. And we'll also give you some other updates as well. Beltway Boxing News and Notes is brought to you by Real-Time Pain Relief. From boxers to ballerinas, for shoulder pain, the muscle strain, and everything between, Boxing Law on the Beltway recommends Real-Time Pain Relief, the fast, safe, and effective plant-based ointment. You go to www.freepainoffer.com, buy $10 worth of Real-Time Pain Relief. You get a free $10 tube of Real-Time Pain Relief. Rub it on, the pain is gone in real time. Well, before we get to the Mayor's Cup this week, we had some big news, of course, this past Friday night. Last night, as we record this, out at the Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska, with Mike Yes Indeed Reed. Really put on a good show last night and winning a dominant 10-round unanimous decision over Robert Red Hot Franco of Denver, Colorado. That bout was on the undercard of the Terrence Crawford-Julius Ndongo fight. And boy, I tell you, Terrence Crawford may be the man right now as far as best pound for pound in the world. Some people have already said that. And he put on a masterful performance in a third-round knockout of Julius Ndongo. But Mike Yes Indeed Reed, I really thought put on a very good performance overall. He battered Franco from pillar to post, and he got a 10-round unanimous decision, a shutout on all three of the cards. It was an easy victory for Mike Reed. I know his father, Buck Pinson, in his corner, wanted him to get the knockout, and maybe down the road, the power may be an issue for Mike Yes Indeed Reed. I don't know. But as it stands, he did very, very well. He put on a great show. Again, Franco had no defense against Reed and really had no offense to speak of it either. And that ended up being the big thing there. So Mike Yes Indeed Reed, now 23-0, 12 KOs. Outstanding performance for Mike Yes Indeed Reed. So long way up for him as well. So good performance for Mike Reed. Now, as far as here at the Raymond Recreation Center, the Mayor's Cup, a number of champions already have been awarded. It's been a great 3 days of competition. Boxers from all over the East Coast and the Midwest here this week. Let's go with the 9-10 novice 70-pound division. Casanova Lamont out of Langdon Recreation Center. He won over Malik Robinson. In the 9-10 70-pound open division, Kadarius Johnson of the Headbangers beat Caleb Johnson out of Raleigh, North Carolina in the 9-10 70-pound open division. In the 132-pound 14-15 open, Ibrahim Robinson out of G-Up Boxing in Baltimore, Maryland. He defeated Dalen Jones of Tony's Gym. And also Christopher Robinson of Tony's Boxing Gym defeated, that's the semifinal bout. He defeated Clary Cleanscale. And that's pretty much it as far as the championship is concerned. Let's go with Saturday's action real quickly. Saturdays were all championship bouts. D'Angelo Thompson out of Sharpshooters defeated Headbangers Daniel Thomas. Desai St. Pierre of Inner City, Durham, North Carolina defeated Kevin Myers of Frederick, Virginia. It was Musa Robinson getting to the finals. He won out of G-Up Nation Boxing. He defeated Inner City, Durham's David Presley in the 80-pound division, 11-12 open division. Jaqueem Hutchinson of Keystone won the 123 open division against Nick Sullivan of Team Norfolk, Virginia. It was Ibrahim Jawara out of Laurel Boxing defeated Preston Gatling of Enigma Boxing. And that was 132-pound open. In 141-pound open, 15-16, Montre Nickel of Down Under Gym of Salisbury defeated Joshua Hill of Tony's Boxing Gym. It was Deshaun Chase at 147-pound novice defeating Jaleel Scott out of Dog Pound, Dover, Delaware. Actually, out of Dover, Delaware. Sean Chase out of Baltimore Boxing Club. And it was Teron Rogers of Ninth Dimension, Rick Virginia defeated Benjamin Wright of Schenectady Boxing Club, Schenectady, New York. And Javier Rivera defeated Kimberly Thompson of Ninth Dimension. Now, in today's events, today is the final event of the week. A number of good boxers. We're going to go through the whole card, but I'm about to look out for Nathaniel Copeland Jr. out of Keystone Boxing in the 201-pound plus pound open division. He'll take on Time to Grind's Malik Titus out of Baltimore, Maryland. And that should be great as well. Diego Abregu out of Herndon Box. They're going Christopher Robinson, Tony's Boxing Gym, 141-pound open division. Raw Assassins, Amari Blackman taking on Claudius Mason out of Jassar's Boxing. Jay Stanza out of Sugar Ray Leonard takes on Albert Sostry, comes all the way from the B-Town Boxing Club in Bloomington, Indiana. And then also Sean Myers out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. He'll take on Quantez Watkins of Dog Pound Gym in Dover, Delaware. So those are some of the bouts that are taking place. And Juan Marshall, of course, sends his congratulations as well. So a lot to talk about. We'll talk about September's schedule when we get back. We'll be away for a week on a family vacation. So we'll be out for a little bit, but then we'll come back and give you a full September schedule or the Beltway. A couple things to look out for also on Saturday, August 26th at the Upshur Recreation Center in Washington, D.C., 14th Street and Arkansas Avenue. You have the Ceasefire, Don't Smoke the Brothers and Sisters event. Amateur boxing card there beginning at 3 o'clock, and the cookout starts at noon, from noon to 8 p.m. All free, open to the public. Health screenings there as well. So look forward to seeing you there on Saturday, August 26th. September 8th, we'll go inside the gates of the Berry Farms Recreation Center for that amateur event. September 9th is the R. McKnight event at the Kenilworth Recreation Center. There's also an event coming up on Friday, August 25th, we think. That's supposed to be a combination of pro and amateurs. However, I've talked to people here in this area, and to be honest with you, they know nothing about this event. It's supposed to be at the Arc, which is located on, I think it's 1519 Mississippi Avenue in Southeast Washington, D.C. Antonio Magruder is scheduled to be the headline on the show. But I'll be honest with you, no one around here seems to know about it. I've talked to the person supposed to be the matchmaker, that's Julius Juice Gatling. He has talked to the DC Boxing Wrestling chairman, Adam Weirs, and no one seems to know anything about this event. So if it's happening, that's fine, that's wonderful. If not, who knows? I mean, but we just don't know anything about it. So we'll see what happens. We'll play that by ear, I guess. But Saturday, August 26th is a go at 14th Street and Upshur in Arkansas Avenue Northwest. The Upshur Boxing Ceremony, the Upshur Recreation Center for the Ceasefire, Don't Smoke the Brothers and Sisters event. So a lot going on in the area, as we always say, and we look for some great things down the road. Beltway Boxing News and Notes brought to you by Real Time Pain Relief. Go to freepainoffer.com, buy $10 worth of Real Time Pain Relief, you get a free $10 tube of Real Time Pain Relief. Rub it on, the pain is gone in real time. Thanks for listening to this very brief podcast of news and notes. I'm Gary Digital Williams. Always remember to keep supporting the best boxing in the world, the boxing along the Beltway. Thanks for listening. Take care.